When we think about fast food, one iconic image likely comes to mind: the classic hamburger, and more specifically, the Big Mac. Over the years, this burger has become a symbol of convenience, indulgence, and, for many, a guilty pleasure. But what if we told you that eating just one Big Mac is, in terms of calories, roughly equivalent to drinking 5 cups of Coca Cola? Let's break down exactly why that is, and why the nutritional story of the Big Mac goes far beyond mere calorie counting. To start, let's look at the numbers. A standard Big Mac contains about 550 calories. On the other hand, a single cup of Coke contains around 110 calories. Multiply that by 5 and you get 550 calories as well. At first glance, it might seem like a simple equation. 1 Big Mac, 5 cups of Coke, same calorie content. But as you'll soon see, the health impact of these calories is anything but simple. Calories come from 3 main macronutrients: fat, carbohydrates, and protein. Each of them provides a different amount of energy per gram. Fat contains 9 calories per gram, while both carbohydrates and sugars, like those in Coke, contain 4 calories per gram. What does this mean in real terms? It means that foods high in fat, like burgers, pack more calories into a smaller portion than sugary drinks, which are made almost entirely of water and a medium amount of simple carbohydrates. But not all calories are created equal. The calories in a Big Mac aren't just from lean meat. In fact, the patty in a Big Mac isn't reliably pure red meat. It's a blend that often includes not only beef, but also processed animal fats, which are high in saturated fat. The bun is made from refined white flour, stripped of fiber and nutrients, and loaded with added sugars and salt. Beyond that, the burger contains a cocktail of additives, sometimes including ammonia, hydrochloric acid, meat glue, and other chemical agents. Many of these are used to preserve the meat, improve texture, or enhance flavor, but they come at a cost to your health. These ingredients are rarely found in homemade burgers. When you make a patty at home, you can choose high-quality cuts of meat, control the amount of fat, skip the chemical additives, and use whole grain or homemade buns. You have full transparency over what goes into your meal. Store-bought fast food, by contrast, is designed for consistency, shelf life, and mass production, not for health. Let's go back to our comparison. 5 cups of Coke deliver a jolt of sugar, spiking your blood glucose and flooding your system with quick energy. The sugar is rapidly absorbed, causing insulin levels to surge, which over time can contribute to insulin resistance, indirect weight gain, and increased risk for diabetes. But most sugary drinks lack the other problematic elements found in a Big Mac. There's no saturated fat, no cholesterol, and no hidden chemicals. That's not to say that sugary drinks are healthy, they're not. But when viewed side by side with a processed fast food burger, they may actually be the lesser evil. Unlike burgers and fries, Coke could be consumed in a moderate diet. The Big Mac, by contrast, is a nutritional minefield. It combines simple carbs from the bun with saturated fats from the patty and sauce, a hefty dose of sodium, and a slew of chemicals. This potent mix is more damaging than the sum of its parts. The saturated fat raises cholesterol levels, increasing the risk of heart disease and even cardiovascular disease or cancer. The refined carbs and added sugars contribute to blood sugar spikes and subsequent crashes, fueling hunger and overeating. The sodium can lead to high blood pressure, while the additives may have long-term effects that are still not fully understood. There's a reason why hamburgers, and fast food burgers in particular, have earned the title of icon of junk food. Their popularity is built on taste and convenience, but the nutritional consequences are severe. While sugary treats are often blamed for obesity and metabolic disease, the reality is that a processed hamburger meal, loaded with fat, carbs, salt, and chemicals, may be far worse for your health. Many people believe that an active lifestyle can offset the effects of an unhealthy meal. But research shows that most exercises aren't enough to reverse, or even prevent, the damage caused by a daily burger habit. For example, to burn off the 550 calories in a single Big Mac, the average person would need to jog for over an hour. But burning the calories isn't the only concern. The saturated fats and chemical additives can still wreak havoc on your arteries, liver, and digestive system, regardless of how many calories you burn. This cannot be reversed by any exercise in any quantity. Moreover, the pattern of eating fast food daily creates a cycle that's hard to break. The combination of sugar, fat, and salt activates the brain's reward system, encouraging overeating and making it difficult to choose healthier options. Over time, this can lead to fatty addiction, and therefore could massively increase the possibility of weight gain, high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, and a heightened risk for chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and even certain cancers. So what's the takeaway? While 5 cups of Coke is hardly a healthy choice, although Coke could still be a small part of a moderate diet, a single Big Mac could be even worse for your health, thanks to its unique combination of saturated fats, refined carbs, sodium, and chemical additives. The calories may be the same, but the impact on your body is not. Homemade burgers, made with whole ingredients and without the industrial additives, are a much better option if you're craving a burger. But even then, moderation is key. The next time you're tempted by the drive-thru, remember, the real cost of convenience is paid in your long-term health. Calories are only part of the story. It's the quality of those calories and the ingredients that deliver them that can make all the difference. Choose wisely, eat mindfully, and remember that your health is always worth the extra effort.